Yo, what is up gamers? My name is Russ. Welcome back to another weekly vault opening video. And today we have absolutely stacked vaults, 4 stacked vaults on all my characters, which I've been playing tons of. So let's just jump straight into it with my Demon Hunter. I got my Demon Hunter, my Warrior that I've been playing an absolute ton, my Chamois I've been playing an absolute ton, and then my Priest, which I haven't been playing an absolute ton. I'm working on hitting 3k score on every single role. So that's melee DPS, range DPS, tank, and healer. Almost there. I just decided to go for that like 2 days ago. I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm pretty close on like all my characters. I've been learning a lot this season, like having a different perspective from all the different roles. So I figured I would do that, get to 3k and everything, and then probably make like a little video summarizing my thoughts and what I learned along the way, one for each role. So what I learned, you know, pushing as a healer, what I learned pushing as a tank, and then one for DPS, which I kind of already know. But anyway, that's not what you're here for. You're here for the vaults. So here's how we're looking on the Demon Hunter. I think I've got 1 M+ slot, but 3 Mythic Raise slots in this character. As we got the Storm Sash 421 last week, not too much we can really get from the vault. This helm is pretty hard to replace because it has avoidance on it, which is really good tertiary stat. Plus it has a socket, which we can attach if we get a 424 one. I can quite easily get a 424 one from the raid though as well, so it'd kind of have to have avoidance 424 to be, you know, worth taking. Don't need shoulders, don't really need cloak. There is some braces from Diana that we could get. There are some legs from Razageth 424 that we could put in the catalyst. So they're possible options that we could get from this. Other than that, I already have the Diana ring. I could use these boots on 418 and another Storm Sash, but that's about it. So pretty hard to get upgrades on DH at this point. I'm just going to go ahead and open it up as Havoc, but I'm more excited about my ults this week as well, actually. Chest Guard of Despair. That's actually good. That's actually an upgrade. That's an off-piece. That's actually an off-piece upgrade right there. So that's awesome. Yeah, tier chest, Storm Eater's Boon, which I don't want. These gloves. Okay. I mean, I can't deny it. I keep getting upgrades in this character when I think it's impossible. So, or it's very low chance. But this one, just straight up crit mastery, more crit even, which is great, and a couple eye levels on the chest. I can't really scoff at that at all. So somehow still getting upgrades in the DH. Maybe next week. Hey, I'm calling it now, but maybe next week we get another 421 Storm Sash or something. That would be cool. Let's pick up this quest as well while I'm here, and then I'll go enchant that one, and we'll jump onto, let's go on the Priest. I decided on the Priest so that we can have the Chamois and the Warrior, which are the 2 huge vaults which have Mythic Raid Loot and triple Mythic plus slot. Decided we'll keep them for afterwards. So the Priest is in pretty good shape. All my characters are in pretty good shape now. You'll see the progress I've done on Fat Nuts and Bank Shock in a second. But yeah, we're sitting at 421. I got a 421 tier piece on every slot that I actually want on this character. I've never taken this one into the Mythic grade. Actually, I think I have. I've done it a couple times, but I didn't do it last week. Don't need a belt because I got an off-piece crafted. I could use some braces maybe, but I could also potentially take tokens and get a spark or something. The things I really want, this one just has 1 M+ slot. So a trinket, again, every single week I'm saying trinket, maybe a weapon as well. There's an Algothaz one, I think it's called the Headmaster's Charge or something like that. That one could be good. 421 haste mastery weapon. Other than that, you know, this character's pretty stacked out. This was the first vault I ever got the 418 legs. It's the best off piece, but sadly I got it at 418 or 421, so oh well. But yeah, let's just open this one in Shadow and hope that we get a feather, a void gem, the one from Shadow Moon, or a horn. And it's a ring. That sucks. Not a very good ring at all. I don't know about the off specs, but I think I just take these 2 tokens. Always feels kind of shit to take, but it's kind of my fault for not really playing the character that much recently. I just did a temple plus 21 down here, and look at the state of that. These guys almost losing to the tank. This was the 21. Anyway, let's jump on to the Chamois. Big Bank Shock. So here is the king. I gave him a bit of a glow up last week, I won't lie. Before, I'd just been doing some 20s, healing some 20s, getting the portals and stuff. And last week I did a subathon on Twitch, twitch.tv/JustRuss, by the way. Go follow it and tune in, you know, whenever I'm live. But last week I did a subathon, and at the end of the subathon, I think I was like 19 hours in or something. I hadn't slept through the night, and yeah, someone invited me to go heal a plus 22. I'd never stepped foot in a 22 as a healer, and honestly, it went kind of fine with explosives, and I forgot to take frost shock, and I kind of got this like, you know, I got bit by the bug, dude. It was really fun to heal a higher key. So then I just went on to heal a ton of keys last week. I'd only done like 18s, 19s, 20s before, and then I just poked, and I even jumped in and healed some of my guild's pre-made keys and stuff. And I went to 22 on every single key with a couple of 23s and a 24 as well. So really enjoying healing. That's why I talked about at the beginning of this video. I might make a push to 3k on every single roll or something. I've still got a plus 12 and a plus 19 and stuff, so easy score to get this week as well. Probably can get that 3k this week with these keys, or next week. But yeah, I gave Bankshock the glow up finally. He'd been sitting at like 411, 413 for ages. I finally went and got all my crafted gear. I finally made the Venom Steep Stompers. I upgraded all my other crafted gear. I used up the Valor that I had left over. So, you know, I chucked a couple things in the Catalyst to get bit better stats, like this cloak and stuff. Enchant and everything. So now we just kind of need gems and potentially a DPS trinket. So I'm going to open this vault in Elemental spec. Try and get the Feather or the Halls of Valor one. What's it called? The Fell Meteor one. Eye of Scovold, I think it's called. That would be huge for doing damage, because you want to be doing at least a little bit of damage as a healer. These damage numbers are a little bit low because of explosive last week. You have to use a lot of globals on frost shocks and stuff. But I'll have you know, I'm an absolute explosive god, and I am really enjoying healing dungeons right now. So I'm just going to open this one up, and yeah, I think I want a DPS trinket, or I've got pretty lucky as well in this character. Like my priest and my chamois both have like a lot of 421 off pieces that I've chucked in the Catalyst. So I think gloves could be good. A belt upgrade could be okay. Oh, this one also did 2 mythic bosses as well, so I could potentially get the Aeronog ring for fire damage. That would be awesome. Yeah, Aeronog ring, and then I can go get the new ring from the patch 10.0.7 stuff. I just haven't done that on this character, the vaults. But yeah, let's just open this one up. Got a good weapon as well, so that's awesome. So trinket or Aeronog ring would be huge. Oh, that's not the Aeronog ring. I was really hoping for the Aeronog ring. 421 helm, I already have that one. Cape, I basically have already with a bit more haste. And this cape is mastery crit. I think I take sockets. I think I go with sockets on this guy now. Or potentially just keep the tokens, and I could even get a bottle essence. I think it's 12 tokens for a bottle essence, 6 for a socket. I don't need any of these, like I already have everything. So I think we go with sockets, and then maybe I even craft like the engineering braces or something on this character, so that I can combat res people as a healer, which is also really good. Although these braces are really nice crit verse with a socket as well. Yeah, I could maybe socket my belt or socket my helm. Socket my helm could be good. But yeah, sockets on this one. Kind of unfortunate because I stacked out that vault, but we do have the warrior who also has like a really big vault with mythic loot. Pretty much the same one, triple 20s and a mythic loot as well. So I think this is only my 3rd vault on the mighty warrior. Fat nuts, RIP rage bath. But he has grown up immensely in the last 2 weeks. As you can see, 415. What did I predict last week? Maybe he could be like 413 or something. I think he was like 395 last week's vault or something. So yeah, again, like 20 eye levels last week. I also tanked a bunch of dungeons, everything on plus 20 last week as well. So I've got some very, very scuffed keys on Fortified to fix this week, to push up closer to that 3k. This one probably won't get done this week, but maybe next week. I just want to kind of get that before the end of the season. That would be awesome. But yeah, Fat Nuts kind of rising, really enjoying tanking, really enjoying healing. Here's how we're looking with the gear. 415, I did my crafted pieces. I actually still have 2 sparks on this character as well. So I got the Unstable Frostfire belt. I did the Mythic Raid first 2 bosses to try and get the Icon and the Aeronog ring, because the Aeronog ring procs when this belt procs, which is awesome. The Icon's huge on a tank as well, especially in M+, when you can buff the rest of your group if everyone has Icons. I would love to use the Icon plus the Decoration of Frame and not have to have this Horn of Valor. But yeah, third vault only. So last week we got these shoulders, and the week before that we got the, what did we get? I don't even remember. Was it the chest? Yeah, it was the chest. So a helm would be huge, because right now I've just put into the catalyst one of the ones from the new zone. One of those like ones for killing rares. I've got these braces, but I also, when I get some valor, I have these 405 ones, the same ones, BIS braces, and they came with a socket, which is awesome. Upgraded all my stuff, so I'm looking for, honestly, the Eranog ring would be really nice to go along with the Onyx amulet. The trinket, the icon would be huge. Maybe a shield from M+, 421 would be cool. A double, make sure I open this one in protection, actually. The strike twice, the one-handed sword from Knockwood could be awesome. And other than that, yeah, just any old off piece that could use upgrading, but in particular, big ticket items being helm, weapon, shield, and the trinket or Eranog ring from Mythic. So let's just go ahead and open it with protection and see what we go with. Come on. That's not the Eranog ring. Oh, that's a puzzle box, which is pretty good for DPS spec. There's the helm, but it can't be upgraded. Gauntlets, I mean, I could put those in the catalyst. Avoidance ring with crit mastery. I don't think I need that one. Man, I got like all the right items in the wrong slots. Like the helm could have been in the Mythic slot. The shield could have been in the Mythic Plus slot. Or even the helm as well, actually. The puzzle box, honestly, is looking pretty nice for DPS specs. Do I really want to take a piece for off specs? I don't know. The gloves, I mean, I could use those in all specs. They are the pretty much same ones I have. Crit haste, not the best stats. And I don't think I really want the tier gloves, because these ones are quite good as well. I mean, they're okay stats. Don't want this, don't want this, don't want this, don't want this. So it's basically between these two. This would be for a DPS thing, but it's like BIS, but then again, I don't really play DPS that much right now. So I think I'd rather take this and try and push for that 3k score, right? I think that's the play. I mean, I kind of want this, but I literally only use it for like my off spec. This I can use for everything. So I think we go with the Battleborn Sentinel Gauntlets. Yeah, like the percent upgrade is probably better for this, but yeah, we're gonna go with these. And what key did I get? 21 ruby, so we can start fixing that score as well. So there you go. Honestly, I was hoping for a little bit more, but it is what it is. Anyway, hope you guys have a great day. Look out for that series, and if you missed the start of my 02 Keystone Hero, there's 2 episodes out on the channel. I'll put a link to the playlist somewhere on the screen. Go check out the live stream. And yes, the next 02 Hero or Keystone Hero will be coming out probably tomorrow or the next day. All right. So I'll see you guys there. Have a great day. Enjoy your vaults, and as always, peace.